Anybody drive? You guys drive here? Or you just take all the stuff? You guys drive? Cool. So you guys know then. You guys got cars. You gotta get that oil changed. Got to get it changed every 3,000 miles, or your dad gets pissed, right? You gotta do it. You gotta get it changed. I hate it. I hate getting the oil changed. I'd pay $20 extra for an oil change if they would just change my oil and not say one goddamn word to me about anything else with the car. I don't want to hear any suggestions or warnings. I don't want to know. Because I don't believe them. And I also don't know enough about cars to know if they're lying to me. So I just want my keys back. I just want my keys, and they never just give you the keys. They act like they're going to, and then they don't. They're like, you're all set, you're ready to go, here's your keys. Oh, but wait, we just want to let you know about some things we noticed under the hood while we were already there, and we looked, and you got a belt, all the belts, they're gonna break soon. You need a new filter, and there's a bomb strapped into your floorboard there. You got a bomb under there. It's weird, I know, but it's there. And we're not saying the bomb's going to go off anytime soon, but you want to get these things looked at sooner than later. You don't want to be out on a back road, have a bomb go off. So we're running a bomb special here today. It's about $2 million, just like everything else we offer here at fucking Jiffy Lube. I hate Jiffy Lube. Jiffy Lube is like the WebMD of the automotive world. They really blow everything out of proportion. You go there and you're like, I just need an oil change. And they're like, well, we're afraid it's a little more serious than that. I hate to tell you this, sir, but your car has cancer. So, that's what it's like at Jiffy Lube. I hate it. I hate Jiffy Lube.
A little about myself. My mom is from South America. Any Latinos here? Okay. One guy was calling his dog. My mom's from South America. My dad, born and raised in Italy. And I said that on stage one time, and a woman who I've never met before in my life came up to me after my set. She's about 60 years old. He goes, hey. I go, yeah? Nice mix. You're a nice mix. Which is a great way to make a grown man feel like a labradoodle, you know what I'm saying? I go, they're all nice mixes, lady. Is there such thing as a bad one? And then I found one. I met this white chick named Brittany, whose mom was from Florida and her dad was from Florida. So, yikes. I said that on stage one time, and a guy in a Dolphins jersey and a backwards camel hat came up to me and was like, hey, I'm from Florida, and you're lucky I don't cut you. Story checks out. See you on the news, sir. My mom gave me a really Latino name. My real name is actually Edmundo. That's my name. It's not the joke, dude. But I've been called Eddie my whole life because Edmundo, dude, is one of those sexy Latin names that's very hard to live up to. You know what I'm saying? Eddie suits me. If someone told you Eddie's coming to the party, you'd be like, hey, sounds a great guy. I'd love to meet him. Dude, if someone told you Edmundo's coming to the party, every guy here's like, look, I don't know who this guy is, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna challenge one of us to dance, all right? He's gonna show up with a silk shirt, start hitting on my mom, you know what I mean? Like, hey, stop talking to my mom. You're like, okay. Tell your mom stop dressing so horny, you know? I was actually home recently to visit my family. Does anyone here have a family? Anybody have a family here? Yeah! That guy's a really bro-y orphan. My mom is 68. Here's the thing about all our parents, or anybody approaching the age of 70, the filter's gone. They don't give a fuck anymore. No matter where they are, my mom would just say whatever's on her mind. It was me, my two brothers, my mom. We're in a restaurant, busy restaurant, eating. We're not talking. And out of nowhere, out loud, my mom pointed at me between them and went, Eddie, did you know you're the only one that's circumcised? I don't know what to do. I just looked at my brothers and wow, what a weird way to find out that I'm her favorite. You know what I mean? Like, Look who's got the best dick in the house. Didn't make the cut, eh, boys? That's a penis pun on a Monday, so Larry Lowbrow. The fuck was that? I laugh like a rich man shitting.
I've been going out lately, and last night I had sex with not one, not two, but 0 people. Yeah, when I go out, guys try and guess my ethnicity. Guys are like, "What's up, girl? Are you Hispanic?" I'm like, "No." Guys are like, "What's up, girl? Are you Italian?" I'm like, "No." But when guys are like, "What's up, girl? Are you Persian?" I'm like, "No." They're like, "Yeah, you are." So the last time this guy was like, "What's up, girl? Are you Persian?" I was like, "Yes." He was like, "No, you're not." I was like, "Okay, good talk." My own birthday a few weeks ago, this dude comes up to me and he's like, "I'd tell you a story about my dick, but it's too long." I was like, "I'd tell you a story about my pussy, but you wouldn't get it." Thanks, guys. I feel better now. Being edgy online gives me anxiety. I swear I'm the only person who's still smiling on Instagram. Right? Like, why is every girl's photo like... Happy spring. I know it's not trendy right now, but I have a personality. Thanks, and I have good intentions, and my friends are like, "Why are you wasting everyone's time with that?"
This is for you all. I don't know, I'm just trying to be cool. You know what it is? My son will turn 17 years old next week. Yeah, I started extremely early. Like, when I was graduating high school, my son was graduating preschool. Like, that's how young of a dad I am. Like, we mutually decided to have our graduation party together at Chuck E. Cheese. Group decision. I was a young dad. I was. Like, here's how young of a dad I am. Like, I remember my son ran into my room. He was probably 3 at this time. It was like 2 a.m. He screams, "Dad, Dad, Dad, there's a monster in my room. There's a monster in my room." And I remember getting mad at my son because I thought he was bringing the monster into my room. Go back to your room, Malcolm. The monster wants you. It's something that I said as a father. And he just like, "Do something, Dad, do something." I was like, "All right." So I picked my son up, I put him on my shoulder, and I ran into my dad's room like, "Dad, there's a monster in our room, there's a monster in our room." I live an interesting life, because my story gets more interesting. I knocked up a lesbian who wanted to try out men. Oh, yeah, that's what happened in high school. And now she's full on butch. Like the baggy pants, the Timbo boots, like the flannel with the low cut, like that's my baby mama. I knocked up a more masculine version of myself. Like when we're out in public, we look like a gay couple that adopted a child. And I don't look like the top in this gay relationship that I'm in. Oh God, my life is fucking crazy. It is. And I had to explain this to my son. Because to my son, he doesn't see lesbian. He doesn't see butch. He's like, "This is mom, your dad. Why are you all not together anymore?" Because like, she's my best friend. She's my homie. Like, I knocked the homie up, like, which is weird to say out loud, but I did. And so I told my son, I was like, "Malcolm, me and your mom, we just happen to like the same gender." He said, "What, Dad?" I was like, "Yeah, this is the first time he heard this." He's like, "I knew it, Dad, I knew it." And I was like, "Really, Malcolm? What is it that you knew?" He was like, "That you and Mom both like men." Wait, you think I'm the gay one? I was like, no, Malcolm, what did I do that made you think that I was gay? He's like, I can see 2 quarters in your left pocket right there. Like, here's what it was that made my son think that I was gay. So my son, who follows me on Facebook, a few years ago, I didn't know that the eggplant emoji stood for dick. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. And I made a post on Facebook that said, I had eggplant for the first time last night and really enjoyed it. It was life-changing. So on my son's head, he reads, I had dick for the first time last night. My son think I got life-changing dick out there and then like the status. But my son doesn't respect me as a father. He doesn't, because I'm such a young dad. And here's how I knew my son didn't respect me as a father. So a couple months ago, I busted my son's room and I caught my son watching porn. And I jumped in there like, Malcolm! He freaks out, ha, 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 slams his laptop shut. He looks up and says, oh man, I thought you was mama. Lifts the laptop back up and continues to watch the porno. And I was like, Malcolm, why are you not tripping? I just caught you watching porn. He's like, Dad, it's Big Booties 3. I said, nigga, they came out with a third. All right, y'all, I'm Willie Mack. Thank you all for listening.
So I watch a lot of Fox News. Don't get weird, it's gonna be okay. And I watch a lot of Fox News because I wanna know how the other side talks. And so the other day I was watching, my thought process going in for research was, why do some people hate black people? I wanted to know. And on the screen it said, 50% of all murders committed in this country were committed by black people. And I was like, that could be a reason. But I didn't trust the numbers, right? Like all I heard was 50% black people and murder. And nobody was home but me and my wife. And 50% of 2 is 1. She's a killer. And I didn't like it. I didn't trust the numbers. So I went outside, I was like, this is bullshit. I know for a fact these numbers can't be true, so I Googled it, and it turns out those numbers were real. And then I was fucked up. I was like, wait a minute, that's a lot of, it was only 12%, 50% of the murders, we doing that? And then I was like, I need to find out more. So I Googled it, and it turns out 93% of the people that black people kill were other black people. And I was like, what the fuck? Are you white people afraid of? We're not bothering you. It's safe. Calm down. Like, you can be afraid, but don't be afraid of me. Be afraid for me, motherfucker. Like, if you see me walking down the street and there's another me behind me, tap the first me on the shoulder and go, hey, I'm an ally. I can get you home. Come on. That joke is so weird because you should have seen your faces. See, I can see all of you. So when I started the joke, you were like, oh God, Fox News. And some of the white people in here were like, oh, here it comes. Finally the race chick. Knew he was gonna play the card. And then the joke progressed and it was a black on black crime joke and all the white people were like, phew. And the black people were like, nigga. All these white people and you gonna do that, really? And then the joke continued and we all came on the same page and you were like, oh, walking down the street, ally, dope, good job.